For 6 years, I've kept a hyper-detailed digital bullet journal and GoodNotes on my iPad, documenting every single person in my life, and I thought it was unbreakable. Locked it with a passcode I was sure no one would guess, hid it in a folder labeled Tattoo Flash, Private, and never left it unlocked around anyone. So when my mom borrowed my iPad last week to look up a medical journal article for her job, guessed my passcode, and found the journal, my blood ran cold. I was in my bedroom, sketching a new tattoo design, when I heard her footsteps down the hall, slow and deliberate. She rounded the corner, my iPad in her hand, this unreadable look on her face, and turned the screen to face me. There it was, my journal, open to her personal profile. My heart stopped. I fully expected her to yell, to call me a creep, to tell me I was invading people's privacy, to never let me live this down. But instead, she just stared at me, raised one eyebrow, and said, "Since when am I an doctor with a dark chocolate addiction and a habit of singing 90s country songs while stitching up patients?" I froze. Not because she'd found the journal, not because she was reading my most private thoughts, but because that was the first line she latched onto. This journal is massive. We're talking 200+ pages, color-coded tabs, hand-drawn illustrations, skill rankings, notable quirks, secret soft spots I've clocked over the years, even a family power ranking. I've got entries for her favorite medical journals, the exact date she saved a car crash victim's life on Christmas Eve, even a list of her most overused catchphrases. She didn't stop there. She just kept swiping through the pages, while I stood there sweating through my black hoodie, waiting for the other shoe to drop. She found the notable quirks tab, where I documented that she leaves a lollipop for every kid patient she treats, even the teenagers who swear they're too old for it. Then she swiped to the skill rankings, snorting when she saw she got a 9.7 in saving lives, but a 2.6 in remembering to call me back when she's not at work. Her eyebrows shot up when she opened the family ranking tab. She was in second place overall, only behind our family pitbull Diesel, who's never once judged me for my bad tattoo ideas. "Why do I have a 9.6 in bedside manner?" she asked, and I wanted to crawl into the floorboards. How do you tell your mom you've spent years documenting that she can calm down a terrified patient with a single soft comment, even after a 14-hour shift? The real panic set in when she swiped to the criticisms tab. "Uses the same, I've seen worse line for every injury I come home with," she read aloud, a tiny smile tugging at her mouth. "Thinks it's okay to leave her scrubs on the kitchen counter. Still teases me for my first stick and poke tattoo fail." Her face shifted through a dozen emotions in 2 seconds, and I thought I was done for. Then she laughed, this soft, warm laugh that she only does when she's genuinely touched, and wiped a tear from her eye. "Baby, this is the sweetest, most ridiculous thing anyone's ever done for me," she said, pulling me into a hug. She swiped to the notable strengths tab, nodding approvingly at stays late to hold the hand of dying patients who have no family, and won the 2022 Physician of the Year award for her hospital. Then she looked at me, dead serious, and said, "You missed that 2022 award. We're adding that. And if you don't bump my calling back rating up to an 8.0 by the end of the night, I'm showing this entire journal to your tattoo mentor tomorrow." I've never drawn in GoodNotes faster. Turns out everyone keeps mental files on the people they love. I'm just the weirdo who drew mine out in a locked digital journal.